Were you impacted by Facebook's massive outage last week? Here are 2 important lessons real estate pros can take from that experience. Hey there, I'm Lisa Suazo, your Marketing Technology Director with West, here with today's Nerd Nugget, your bite-sized marketing technology tip that you can implement into your business today. So in case you missed it, last week was a really tough week for Facebook. On Sunday, there was a 60 Minutes interview that aired with a whistleblower that was pretty scathing. And then a report came out that talked about how Instagram could be really damaging to teens. And then Monday morning for us, Facebook and all of its associated products went dark. They went offline. So Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and the effects were pretty massive and far reaching because I think what it taught a lot of us is that we're heavily reliant on social media today. There were so many, Facebook has its hands in so many apps that so many people couldn't get into certain services or to their website or to, their TV service, their smart TVs and things like that. And then of course, if you were a business relying on Facebook advertising to promote an upcoming event, to promote a time-sensitive product launch, you were heavily impacted. Not to mention those of you who are, you're regularly keeping in touch with your sphere on social media. You weren't able to do that day. So what can we learn from this Facebook outage, from this experience, especially as marketers, as real estate professionals? Well, I think there were 2 things that I really came away with that I wanted to share with you. Number 1 is, don't put all of your marketing eggs in one basket. So I'm a big advocate of social media. I think it's a great way to stay in touch with your sphere and build your brand and even do advertising and generate leads, but it shouldn't be the only channel. It shouldn't be the only thing you're using to do that. Marketing is I like to say marketing should be like a good diversified stock portfolio. You want to have a lot of different channels so it's diversified, so your leads and your referrals and your business is coming in from multiple areas. So if one of them isn't doing so well, it hurts less, right? It kind of balances out and you can still have a consistent income inflow of potential business. Are you only leveraging social media? I want you to leverage it, but also consider other digital platforms and even offline platforms. Second thing is get your contacts out of social media. And what I mean by this is if you have friended someone in social media and that's the only way that you keep in touch, what you should be doing is trying to get access to their phone and email address and put that in your CRM. So you're not relying on Facebook to manage that relationship. Facebook is like being on rented ground, right? So if they change the algorithms or you're no longer able to do what you once did, then, you're kind of at their mercy. And we don't want that. We want you to be in control of that relationship. So make sure that anyone who is in your Facebook network is also, you've got their contact information in your CRM so that you can reach out directly through phone, through email, and manage that relationship that way. And you're not relying on social media, because that could leave you hanging. I hope that was helpful. I'm curious to know what your experience was. Were you impacted by the Facebook outage? Do you feel like you rely too heavily on social media, or do you feel like you have a pretty good marketing mix? Feel free to comment and let me know. If you need some help or you have questions, please feel free to reach out. I'm always here to help. And thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.